What's up guys, Libin here, bringing you another tutorial. This time I'm going to cover the Simula liquid transition effect I did in my previous edit called Exodus. You saw it in the beginning. I personally like this effect mainly because I created this totally myself. And yeah, let's get right into it. So this will be an After Effects tutorial, as you can see right here, and what you simply want to do is import two clips. It doesn't really matter. So I'm simply going to resize these two because they're a little bit too big. And that was fail. So after resizing these two clips, we're going to start working with our effect. And I don't think a lot of people know that this effect in After Effects actually exists. So you want to go over to your Effects and Presets tab and type in CC Mr. and then it should pop up CC Mr. Mercury. It's a pretty cool effect, I'm not gonna lie, and if we move forward in our timeline, we can see what we're getting, this constant flow of liquid, or I think it looks kind of like liquid metal. So anyways, we see that we get this constant flow of liquid, but it doesn't really look like a transition. So what we actually need to do is change some of these values up here. So for the radius in X, we go for 100. The radius in Y, we also go for 100. And the reason being why we'll do this is now it will cover the entire screen. As we can see right here. And when we move on, we go to the velocity. Change this one to 0. Whoops. And we're going to pump up the birth rate quite a bit. Go and change this value to 22. And the longevity, we're going for around 4 seconds, should be good. And yeah, so the animation type is actually, it's up to you. But for me personally, fire looks the best. In my edit I used explosive, but I tried the effect again and I think fire looks pretty damn awesome. So you should be going with that if you want a really cool effect. So what I forgot to tell you is that you need to change the value of the gravity to 0. And the last value we need to change is the blob depth size. We need to change this one to 1.3. And the influence map will be blob in. So this is actually it for the effect, and if I simply scroll through, we see our clips comes together and it's a pretty fucking amazing transition. And if this is actually too long for your taste, you know, got a little bit of waviness right here, and you can basically change the longevity. Change this to 2 seconds and we will see that we get quite a fast transition, but it still looks nice. Very cool. And you know, mess around with the settings a bit. As I said, this transition, I made it myself, but it's not really that great at the moment. I'm trying to work on it in a bit and maybe make an update video or something to, you know, get a little bit more creative than this. But for the time being, I think it's pretty cool. Pretty proud of it, and I hope I could teach you something. Hope you liked the tutorial, and yeah, see you guys later.